Previously on Secrets of the Crusades That Got Buried with the Bodies Part 4. Europe meant to fight Muslims in Jerusalem, but somehow ended up looting Christian Constantinople. Because nothing says holy war like robbing your cousins and calling it divine strategy. Now it's time for Crusade number 5. Spoiler alert, it's about as effective as a wet match in a rainstorm. It's the early 1200s, and Europe is still high on religious chaos. The Pope, now Innocent III, is like, "Okay, people, round 5. Let's try not to commit war crimes this time." The goal? Take back Jerusalem. Again. Because repetition is key, even in failure. But just like before, things fall apart faster than a medieval wooden bridge. The Pope recruits nobles from Italy, Germany, and Hungary, basically anyone not already excommunicated. And they actually try this time. Plans are drawn, ships are prepared, and soldiers are still arguing over lunch. The Fifth Crusade decides, let's attack Egypt first, because if we control Egypt, we control the food supply. No food equals no enemy. Sounds smart, right? Well, they land in Egypt and immediately forget what they're doing. They capture a key port called Damietta. Great start. But then they sit around for 2 whole years arguing and sunburning. Eventually, they march toward Cairo. But surprise, the Nile floods. Because, Egypt has seasons, and their army gets trapped in mud and surrounded. Out of food, morale, and brain cells, the Crusaders surrender. They're allowed to leave Egypt in exchange for giving back Damietta. So basically, they showed up, took a port, got stuck, cried a little, and gave it all back. Truly, an elite strategy. Pope Innocent III? Dead. Crusaders? Humiliated. Jerusalem? Still very much not Christian. But did that stop Europe from launching another crusade? Oh no, my friend. Because when medieval Europe finds a bad idea, it clings to it like a leech on a sweaty night. So what did we learn from the Fifth Crusade? Don't underestimate the Nile. Don't argue for 2 years straight. And maybe, just maybe, have a real plan next time. But this is the Crusades. Plans are optional. Regret is guaranteed. Next time, Crusade 6, featuring children, disaster, and more holy chaos. Because these wars weren't just medieval. They were medievally stupid.